These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. Question is, can they be beaten?
Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. And taking on the awesome might of our quiz Goliaths today are Steve's Dummies. Now, this team of friends are all performers who share a background in comedy, entertainment and singing. Let's meet them.
I'm Steve, I'm 38 and I'm a ventriloquist.
I'm Catherine, I'm 41 and I'm a magical entertainer.
Hello, my name's Drew, I'm 59, I'm a comedy impressionist.
Hi, I'm Neil, I'm 38 and I'm a singer.
Hi, I'm Micky, I'm 28 plus VAT and I'm a comedian.
Well, hello there, Steve's Dummies. Well, you are Steve, and I know you're far from Dummies.
I'm a dumb, yeah.
I only work one at a time, so...
And you look familiar, Steve. You been on any other programmes?
Yes, I was on the final of Britain's Got Talent 2013.
I remember it well. Well, maybe a bit later in the show we might have a bit of...
I have a friend who's walking around, so you may meet him. Yes.
A little bit of ventriloquism.
Yes.
OK, what about the quizzing? You've never quizzed together before?
No, we haven't.
No, brought them together.
together.
The only time I get to see my friends is if I put a show together, so we put this together so we can all... We had a good quiz team last night, actually, in the hotel, so we were having a bit of fun, weren't we? So
Yeah, we'll be taking it very seriously.
Yeah.
We've done well.
I can imagine.
We are on top form.
Putting the fear of God into the Eggheads there.
yes.
Let's play the game then. Every day there's £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. So Steve's Dummies, the Eggheads, have won the last 2 games. That means £3,000. Says you can't beat the Eggheads today. And our first head-to-head. First round is on film and television. Any one of you can play this. It is the opening round, of course.
No, your favourite subject. Film, television is me. I'm going to go with film and television,
OK,
please.
Steve, got you in straight from the off now. Any Egghead is available, any of those 5?
Christopher, please. Chris.
Now, why did I have an awful premonition that you were going to say that? Yeah?
I'm a ventriloquist.
I thought you might
I
be.
put words in your mouth.
Well, we'll see what goes on in the question room, because that's where both of you are heading, please. Steve and Chris. So, Steve, I see you've got a little friend in there with
Yes.
you. What's his name?
2 heads are better than one, aren't they? This is Arthur Lager.
Arthur. OK, what are your favourite films and television shows, Arthur?
Oh, no, you're not talking to you. I like watching sitcoms and soaps.
And what about, have you watched that recording of Britain's Got Talent that your mate was in?
I don't like looking at myself on telly, but I like to see Amanda Holden now and again. Yeah, I do, yeah. I'll take one from the top and a consonant, as in not that show. All right, OK, sorry.
And do you know you bear an uncanny resemblance to our Chris here, Egghead Chris? Are you related?
We're twins, yes. Twins. Except he's not sat on your knee, is he? No.
OK, well, I don't know which one of you is going to answer. We will accept an answer from either or both of you, of course. Okay. We're going to play the round now. It's film and television. Steve and Arthur, would you like to go first or second?
We'd love to go first, please. Me too.
OK, Steve, first question, film and television, here it is. What is the title of the comedy film directed by Edgar Wright that stars Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and was released in July 2013? Is it The Red Lion, The 7 Stars or The World's End?
I don't know it. I do. The World's End. Is it? Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go with Arthur. The World's End, please.
OK, The World's End. And we've got history in the making here, and Eggheads conferring in head-to-head on Eggheads. Maybe it helps talking to yourself there. OK, it's the right answer, as you both know.
Thank God I've got Arthur.
OK, first question for you, Chris. What is the surname of the television medical expert known as Dr. Hillary? Is it Smith, Jones or Brown?
Is Dr. Hilary Jones, MD?
That's one to you. OK, Steve, first shown in June 2013, the BBC fly-on-the-wall documentary series The Call Centre was primarily set in a call centre near which city? Edinburgh, Leeds or Swansea?
Really do need two heads for this one. I didn't see the programme, unfortunately, so I don't know either. OK, well, I think we're going to go more central. I'm going to go with Leeds.
OK, Leeds. Both having a guess there, didn't see it, and it would probably have stuck in your mind if you had. It's not Leeds. Do you know, Chris, did you see it?
I think it's Swansea.
It is Swansea, yeah. You obviously didn't see it either, but it's still all square. But of course, Steve and Arthur have faced one more question. Chris, your second question. Who replaced Angus Deaton as the host of the BBC panel show Would I Lie to You in 2009? Is it Robert Webb, Rob Brydon or Jimmy Carr?
Well, Robert Webb works with David Mitchell a lot. David Mitchell is on it, but it's not Robert Webb. And I don't think it's Jimmy Carr either. I think it's Rob Brydon.
And you've got the right answer. It is correct. All right. Well, you need this then, Steve, who played the title role in the Quentin Tarantino film Jackie Brown. Is it Angela Bassett, Pam Grier or Halle Berry?
I think we're going to go with, I like Halle Berry. Do you? Yeah, I do, yeah. Is that the answer? No, I just like her. I think we're going to go with Angela Bassett for this one, I think.
OK, Angela Bassett, Quentin Tarantino film. Jackie Brown, who played Jackie Brown?
Pam Grier.
Pam Grier, say the Eggheads, and they're right, and I'm afraid you're wrong, Steve. Bad luck.
I knew I shouldn't have brought in.
It means the round is over, I'm afraid. No place for you in the final round. Chris is through. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, first exchange is over, and unusually for Eggheads, Steve's Dummies, the challengers team, have lost 2 brains from the final round. Well, they did technically have 6, I suppose, so actually only really lost 1. And all the Eggheads are still there, 3 head-to-heads still to come, and our next subject is science. Who'd like to play this one? Science.
It's my best subject.
No,
not that subject.
It's my best subject.
We're going to go
I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
science. Catherine, when you're good at science?
No.
You're going to go with science now?
I'm good at that.
Are you good at science?
Drew, can you go with science?
I can go with that if you would like me to.
Please. Drew, please.
Yeah.
It's going to be me.
Drew. OK. I thought, Micky, were you lying then? You said it's your favourite subject.
Yes, yeah. I've been outvoted. I've been outvoted. I've been outvoted again.
Never trust a comedian.
All right. It's going to be Drew then, and which Egghead would you like to play? Can't be Chris, any of the other 4?
Yes. They're all extremely good looking, but I'm going to go for Judith on this one, please.
OK, well, it's going to be Drew and Judith playing science. Would you both please go to the question room? Right, Drew, a comedy impressionist. What are your favourite characters to impersonate then?
Things like, Del Boy, we all like him, don't we? You know what I mean?
And Joe Pasquale is something that people like. You know what I mean?
Things like that. And you, of course, but I wouldn't have the nerve to do that today.
Yeah, a comedy character. Oh, very nice to be thought of. OK, let's play the game. Would you like to go first or second, Drew?
I'd like to go first, please.
OK, Drew, first question for you on science. Here you go. The item of laboratory equipment, the Bunsen burner, is typically powered by what? Methylated spirits, gas or sunlight?
Well, I don't want to appear as though I don't understand the question, as though I'm Mr. Bean answering. Oh, very nice indeed. Oh. So I'll answer as myself. I don't think methylated spirits, that's so liquid, or sunlight doesn't sound right. I'm going to go from my memory from school and say gas.
Yeah, and a lot of school students watching now going, yeah, of course, it's gas. It is the right answer. All right, and Judith, your first question. What word is often used to describe the effects of a dramatic overheating at the core of a nuclear reactor? Clamp down, take down, or meltdown?
I think that might be meltdown.
You would be right to think that, yes. It's the right answer. OK, all square. Drew, NASA's NEMO project, which provides participants with an experience similar to space exploration, takes place in a research station in what type of environment? Is it underwater, in an igloo, or up a tree?
OK, well, I think I may have to put on my really egghead Do you do this as Homer Simpson? I like eggs and some donuts. I think Homer would probably go up a tree, but I'm not going to go there. And an igloo, no, not so sure. I'm going with the Nemo as underwater.
Yeah, there's so many clues there, aren't there? With Nemo, obviously, and just damn logic. I mean, up a tree. If it was a very tall tree, I suppose a redwood or something, might be getting a bit closer to a different atmosphere. It is, of course, underwater. Well worked out, Drew. I think even Homer would have got that one. OK, Judith. The Isaac Newton Medal is a prize awarded by which scientific association? The Institute of Physics, the Royal Society of Chemistry, or the Society of Biology?
Oh, goodness. I'm trying to think of what Isaac Newton... Well, he wasn't a chemist, was he? I think it must be the Institute of Physics.
That's the one. It's the right answer, yes. And third question apiece. Drew, the major atmospheric gamma-ray imaging Cherenkov telescopes, commonly known as MAGIC, are located on which island? Sicily, La Palma, or Malta?
Oh, I'm gonna have to be a chatty man here and talk my way through this one, yeah.
I'm looking at something quite high, maybe where there's more open sky. They're all very similar. My gut feeling is that this is La Palma.
OK, La Palma. It's the right answer, Drew. You've worked it out. We'll get some more on this from the Eggheads. Was Drew going the right way there, looking for a bit of height and some clear skies?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's quite a few major telescopes based in the Canaries. So. OK, Judith, your third question to try to stay in it. Bones in which area of the body are affected by Blount's disease? Lower leg, shoulder, or wrist?
Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure. I have heard of it, and I now can't remember what are the symptoms or anything. So I'm going to have to guess. I'm going to say wrist.
OK, wrist for Blount's disease. Any of you other Eggheads heard of it?
Heard of it, yes. I think she's right. Not certain.
OK, they're tending in your direction, Judith. It's wrong. It would have been good if it had been in the final round. It's the lower leg.
That's the one I'd at least gone for.
Oh, OK, well, that's honest of you to admit it. So even if I give you 2 goes, you would have been out. So, Drew, congratulations, Drew, and your many personalities. Yep. You're through to the final round. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, that round's levelled it up. As it stands, both teams have lost 1 brain from the final round. Round 3, our next subject, it's arts and books. Well, 3 of you left for this one. Is it going to be Catherine, Neil, or Micky?
No, we want to get Catherine. No. Favourite subject. I'm good at arts and books.
No, you do arts and books. Arts, theatre, arts.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Cool.
Go with Neil, please.
OK, Neil, right, we've got you from the challenges. Who do you want to take on from the Eggheads? Barry, CJ, or Kevin?
CJ. Yeah, we'll go CJ, please, damn it.
OK, CJ, let's have Neil and CJ straight into the question room, please. Neil, you're playing arts and books. Do you want to go first or second?
First, please, damn it.
Here we go then, Neil. Best of luck. Which journalist and presenter wrote A History of the World, which was first published in 2012? Is it Jeremy Paxman, Melvyn Bragg, or Andrew Marr?
I don't think it'll be Melvyn Bragg. I'm not too sure of the answer. I would say Andrew Marr.
Andrew Marr for A History of the World, and you're right. Well done. Great start. CJ, which fictional literary detective lives and works in the town of Ustad in the region of Skåne? Is it Hercule Poirot, Sarah Lund, or Kurt Wallander?
You just spell the 2 names for me, please.
Yeah. Ustad is Y-S-T-A-D. In the region of Skåne is S-K-A with something weird above it, N-E.
They both sound suspiciously Scandinavian to me, so I will try Kurt Wallander.
OK, Kurt Wallander. OK, Sarah Lund would fit that analysis, but you got it. It's the right answer. Well done. Arts and books, Neil. Here you go. Second question. Who directed the stage version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which debuted in the West End in 2013? Trevor Nunn, Sam Mendes, or Jonathan Miller?
I've not seen the show. It's definitely not Trevor Nunn. It's between Jonathan Miller and Sam Mendes, and I'm going to go with Sam Mendes.
Sam Mendes is the right answer. Very good work, Neil. 2 to you. And CJ's second question. The novel Lord of the Flies takes place on an island in which ocean? The Atlantic, Pacific, or Indian?
Do you know? I don't know. I have read the book a long time ago, but I've no idea where it's set. For some reason, I don't think it's Atlantic. So do we go with the quiz's habitual answer of Pacific, or do I plump for Indian? I've got no idea. I'll try Pacific.
OK, Pacific. And why is that the quiz's go-to? Because it's so big?
Because it's so massive.
OK. It is the right answer. Let's not beat around the bush. Correct there. 2-all. Third question, Neil. The American William Forsythe, who was born in 1949, is a leading figure in which area of the arts? Dance, sculpture, or photography?
I haven't... I've never heard of them. I'm going to take a stab at photography.
OK, photography. William Forsythe, a photographer, CJ, do you know?
I'm not sure, but I would have gone for dance.
OK, dance is the answer we were looking for. Dance it is, Neil, not photography. But questions aren't passed over, so that doesn't win CJ the round. A correct answer here will, though. CJ, in June 2013, who succeeded Julia Donaldson as the Children's Laureate? Is it Mallory Blackman, Terry Deary, or Veronica Roth?
It was a woman. I think it's Veronica Roth.
Veronica Roth, you think? There's a bit of exhaling going on there on the Eggheads side here. What do you think, other?
Mallory Blackman.
It's Mallory Blackman, CJ. OK, well, it's all square still. No one getting anything there on their third question. So we go to sudden death, and Neil, just to underline it, I'm sure you know the rules, but it means you won't be seeing any more options. And your question is this. In which country was the novelist Margaret Atwood born?
I'll go for Belgium.
OK, Belgium. No, it's not. CJ?
India?
No.
Canada.
Canada. OK. Right, CJ. The term polyptych is normally used to describe an altarpiece with a minimum of how many panels?
Well, I haven't heard the word, but you've got diptychs and triptychs, which are 2 and 3, so let's assume a polyptych is more than 3, so 4.
You've worked it out, you egghead. It's the right answer, CJ. Just kind of clinging to the wreckage of the round. You've floated to safety. Bad luck, Neil. Means you won't be in the final round. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, that round could have gone either way, but it fell the Eggheads' way, which means Steve's Dummies have now lost 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads have lost 1. And our next subject, fourth round, is politics. We'd like to play this one. There's only 2 of you eligible. It's Catherine or Micky.
Catherine?
Yeah,
we're going to go with Catherine, please.
OK, Catherine, and choose from the remaining 2 Eggheads, Barry or Kevin.
I'm going to go with Barry.
OK, let's have Catherine and Barry together into the question room, please. So, Catherine, a magician with a comedic twist. Is there anyone you model yourself on?
One of my heroes was Tommy Cooper.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? So you're a comedian with rubbish jokes?
Something like that.
OK, well, let's see if you can make Barry disappear in the final round.
I'll try.
This one. Catherine, would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please.
OK, best of luck. It's politics. First question. Who directed the US Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, for several decades until 1972? Benjamin Franklin, J. Edgar Hoover, or Thomas Edison?
I don't know why, but I'm being drawn to J. Edgar Hoover. Thomas Edison looks also interesting, but Benjamin Franklin... No, I'm going to go with J. Edgar Hoover.
J. Edgar Hoover is the right answer, yes, indeed. And I suppose Barry could have been done another way, in that the others were very dead. Right.
Indeed.
OK, Barry, which creature is depicted on the flag of the President of the United States? Elephant, donkey, or eagle?
Well, the elephant and the donkey are the symbols of the two American parties, the Republicans and the Democrats, both drawn incidentally by the same cartoonist, Thomas Nast. But on the flag of the President of the United States is the American symbol, which is the eagle.
The eagle is correct, and a very full answer, very interesting answer. Thank you, Barry. All square. And Catherine, which Labour MP co-wrote the book Dial M for Murdoch about the relationship between News International and British politicians and police? Tom Watson, Ed Balls, or Douglas Alexander?
Okay. I remember looking at that book and I don't remember seeing Ed Balls. Can't see Tom Watson. No, I'm going to go for Douglas Alexander.
Douglas Alexander, Dial M for Murdoch. It's not. It's incorrect. Catherine, do you know Barry of the other two?
It's Tom Watson.
It is Tom Watson. Oh. Long campaigned on issues surrounding phone hacking and other issues. OK, your second question then, Barry. Which Conservative MP became Secretary of State for Northern Ireland in September 2012? Is it Nigel Adams, Theresa Villiers, or Nick Dubois?
Oh dear, I'm going to be in trouble over this because I'm shortly to be acquiring some Northern Irish family, and I don't know this.
What, you're going out to buy some or something, Barry?
No, my son's marrying into a Northern Irish family. Who is it? I shall go for Theresa Villiers with no confidence whatsoever.
OK. Why so? Just because she's in the middle?
The name rings a vague bell at the back of my mind.
Oh, dear, you've got it right. Yes, it has. That's the way of the Eggheads. A vague inkling. OK, you've got two, which means you need to get this then, Catherine. Jose Mujica became the president of which South American country in 2010? Is it Brazil, Ecuador, or Uruguay?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm drawn towards Brazil. I don't recall Uruguay or Ecuador. No, I'm going to go Brazil.
OK, Brazil. Jose Mujica became president of Uruguay. I'm sorry, it's the wrong answer. OK, it is Uruguay, which means I'm afraid the round's over. Bad luck, Catherine, you won't be in the final round. Barry will be. Would you both please come back and join your teams? And so this is what we've been playing towards. It's time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So Steve, Catherine and Neil from Steve's Dummies and Judith from the Eggheads, could you leave the studio now, please? So Drew and Micky, you're playing to win Steve's Dummies, £3,000. Kevin, CJ, Barry and Chris, you're playing for something which money can't buy, the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge. You are allowed to confer. So Steve's Dummies, the question is, are your 2 brains better than the Eggheads' 4? And Drew and Micky, would you like to go first or second?
First, please.
Right, well, unanimity over that decision. Let's see if it stays that way as you go through the questions. General knowledge, best of luck. See if you can beat the Eggheads. Here's your first question. In watercraft, what is the general term for a vessel with 2 parallel hulls of similar shape and length? A catamaran, a ketch, or a yawl?
I'd say catamaran.
Straight before it came up, I thought catamaran.
Catamaran.
Definitely,
I wouldn't say anything else.
No, it's a catamaran.
OK, straight in with catamaran and the right answer. One to Steve's Dummies there. OK, and Eggheads, your first question. In 2002, which organisation took over the running of Britain's railway infrastructure? Is it Network Rail, Consignia or Centrica?
That was, maybe not surprisingly, Network Rail.
Yeah, toughie that one, wasn't it? It is the right answer, Eggheads. Got you both off the mark there. Second question then for Steve's Dummies. In the summer of 1999, which musician hosted the first of his annual white tie and tiara balls? Mick Jagger, Sting or Elton John?
Any idea?
I would go for Elton John. I can't see Sting or Mick Jagger having tiaras. Basically, that's what I would go for.
Yeah,
what
I
are you
would.
thinking? I mean, Mick Jack, I don't. He wasn't changing what he was doing. Sting has sort of gone a little way away from the music.
He is,
1999, though.
He's the tiara man.
It's got to be Elton John.
It's going to be Elton John, Demo.
Okay, got to be Elton John? It is, yes,
Gotta
you're
be.
right. White tie and tiara balls. Okay, you've got 2, and Eggheads, your second question. The Mark H. McCormack Medal is awarded annually to the leading male and female amateurs in which sport? Boxing, golf, or snooker?
Well, I mean, he was a sports agent, wasn't he? Who had a lot to do with both tennis and golf. I don't know it for sure, but I think the logical answer is golf. So, okay, we're all fine. Yeah. I think Mark McCormack was he was very big in sports agency and was involved with things like tennis, but also golf. Not aware of him being involved with either of the others, so we'll go for golf.
It's correct, Eggheads. Yes, it is golf. Well, you're doing well, guys. You're edging closer, potentially, to the money. Third question, a really crucial question, this one. Let's see if you can get this and have a shot at the money. In the United Kingdom, Armed Forces Day is usually observed on the last Saturday in which month? February, June, or October?
Armed Forces Day.
I don't know.
I'm trying to put.
Oh, D-Day is June, so I don't know if any relation to that. D-Day, I don't know.
I can't put any logic into it. I'm just thinking it's October. No, I can't put any logic to it. I just think.
Gut feeling.
My gut feeling is October. You take the call.
We'll go with your
But
gut
you say
feeling. We'll go with October.
Okay, October for Armed Forces Day. Usually observed on the last Saturday of. It's not October, it's incorrect. Eggheads, do you know?
June.
It is June.
You're right.
You were thinking June, D-Day. I don't know if that is the link. Don't know if the Eggheads know.
I don't know if it's particularly to do with D-Day. No.
Okay, but didn't get it. Listen, might be no damage done. The Eggheads still need to get this one correct if they are to win. Eggheads, Roger Deakins has received several Oscar nominations for his work in which aspect of filmmaking? Film editing, makeup and hairstyling, or cinematography?
He's a cameraman, or cinematography. That's good, yeah. He's a camera man, basically, a cinematographer.
Cinematography, you say, for Roger Deakins. It is the correct answer. Eggheads, you've won. Well, bad luck, Steve's Dummies. Apart from the fact there were 6 of you here, you still didn't manage to do it. But no, listen, bad luck. Thank you very much indeed for such an entertaining edition of Eggheads. We've had a good few laughs along the way here. It wasn't to be on the day. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and I'm sure it's going to be chuckling all the way home. Thank you very much indeed for playing the Eggheads today.
Well done, well done.
But those Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them again, and they still reign supreme over Quizland. I'm afraid you won't be going home with that £3,000. That means the money rolls over to our next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Who will beat you? And join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to defeat the Eggheads. £4,000 says they don't. Until then, goodbye.